Yeah. Jeff, your guys' first scrimmage, how would you evaluate it?
It was good. A lot of positives. Still have a lot of work to do, but for the first time out, stayed healthy, which is always key for sure. But a lot of learning experiences, a lot of good things on each side of the ball, but still a lot to take from practice and carry it over to the game field.
Speaking of practice, you guys have been out for a week. Having gone a couple days in full pads and had a day off to look at things, how are you feeling as a whole?
Feel good, feel great. The team is working hard, great attitude, getting better every day. So it's a process, and we're only, 8 days into it, so we got, 21 more practices.
Is there any player or position group that stood out to you?
No, not really. Everybody's, there's certain flashes from different places. They're doing well, and consistency is key, and so we need to keep working on that.
If you had to evaluate the quarterbacks in today's scrimmage, specifically Chasen maybe versus Jorge, how would you evaluate it?
Some good. We'll watch the tape and see how that goes, but they're asked to do different things. Both of them are playing with the ones and the twos, and so have to evaluate everything around them as well. So really nothing new there.
Would you say that it seemed from my perspective that the offense had a pretty good day today? Would you agree?
I would agree. Yeah, I would agree. There was some big plays. I don't know how many touchdowns we scored. Like to be a little bit more consistent down in the red zone. Didn't score enough down there, but out in the field we put together some drives, made some big plays, and so yeah, there's a lot of positive to take from it, but a lot of work to do yet.
Jeff, local guy Marcus McMaryion said to be transferring from Oregon State. Have you guys talked to him at all?
Well, we know that he's available. Obviously somebody we would be interested in, and so we'll see what happens from there.
Just so there have been a couple of guys, Pac-12 guys that were local that have come back, Romello Harris and graduate Johnny Johnson. How does that typically play out? Do they reach out to you guys? Do you get word that they're leaving?
A little bit of both. Sometimes they reach out to us. Most of the times it goes through their high school coach. To see if we have spots for them or what have you. But a high school coach plays a big role in that usually.
How important or valuable is that when you get a local guy who's gone off to a Pac-12 school of that type and wants to come home?
I think it's great. Yeah, we have a few of those guys. It's so nice to have them come back. They want to come home and play in front of their family and friends, and we welcome them back. They're all good kids and really good players, so we're happy to have them.
Speaking specifically real quick, Coach, about Johnny Johnson, what can he bring to this team?
Well, he brings a lot of experience. Obviously, he's really talented physically, but when you have the experience that he's had for being in a place for 4 years at that level, when you practice day in and day out against really good players, and you have a good understanding of what goes on in the field and the speed of the game, and he's got some savvy as far as what goes on out there, and so I think the experience is a big deal for him, and he's obviously very talented as well. So we're really happy to have him, and he's in the mix right now to play for sure.